welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea and I am here with my first update for It's Panning Cats and Dogs. This is a Fantastic Ladies group collab that was created by Deb and co-created by Dannie. That is Deb from Deb B and Dannie from Dannie's Makeup. This is a year-long project. It started last month on the 22nd on National Make a Dog's Day. And it's all about our furry friends. So the first prompt on the list was a best of breed. Tell us about your pet, past or present. So I'm doing that one plus 6 more. It's a rolling roulette style, but I'm just kind of going down the list because I'm doing a lot of projects right now, and that is the easiest way for me to do stuff at this point in time. So I have 6 pets that I'm going to bring into this project. I brought in the first one at the intro, and I will not be bringing in my second pet until next month, so I have like 2 months for each pet. I was going to try to find more pictures of my old childhood dog, and I did not, so I'll try to find some in the future at some point, but it is what it is. But the first pet that I brought in was my childhood dog, Corey. He was some kind of mutt, but I'm pretty sure he had some poodle in him somewhere because he had very curly fur. Not as curly as a poodle, but he had curly fur. So the product I brought in for him was a hair product. And I have this Not Your Mother's Sicilian Blood Orange and Black Currant Smooth and Softened Butter Mask. And my goal is to finish it. And as I said in the intro, I'm bringing these in. Me rolling in another pet is not contingent on whether I finish the product from the previous pet. This is just, it's going to be in until it's finished, and whether, no matter where I am with this product next month, I will still be rolling in another pet, and so on and so forth. So this was brand new when I brought it in. I've got 4 uses on it. I didn't make a mark, but I looked, and I'm right under the orange, so this is still going to take a while because I switched between this one and then my Macadamia Professionals mask that I love, so I use that one a little bit more, but this one smells, I smell it more, like I used it last night on Madeline's hair, and I smelled it more on her hair than when I use it on myself. So I don't know, but it's got 4 uses. Yes, one of those uses was Madeline, but it still counts, and that is going to be sticking around. The next prompt is Shih Tzu Maltese, something small that has a big impact. So I picked my LYS cream blushes. This was the holiday like trio that came out this year. There is the shade Grateful, the shade Empower. Try not to get glare on it so you can actually see the shade. And this is the one that I am wearing today. This is Unforgettable. My goal was to wear each of those 3 times, and I have, and they are beautiful and gorgeous, and I love them. And I guess even though I did swatch them in the intro, I'll swatch them again. So you're going to have to excuse the extremely dry state of my hands. That is just what happens this time of year. Even swatching them, these just feel so nice. They are a bit of a stiffer formula. That's what she said. I missed one in a recent video, and Deb made sure I knew about it, so that's the shades. I don't know. This top one is the one that I have on today, but they're just beautiful and gorgeous, and even though they feel a little stiffer when you are picking them up with your finger, like they just blend out like a dream, and I am really enjoying them. And now I have cream blush all over my hands. So that prompt is finished, and I will be rolling in something new to take its place. Then for number 3, Maine Coon, an item with the largest amount of product in any category of your choice. This is not the largest because the largest bronzer I have is already in another project, but this is the second largest. So I took a little bit of a liberty there, but this is the Revolution Ultra Bronze Bronzer. This has 15 grams of product. Also what I'm wearing today. This is pretty light, so as you can see on there, it's an extremely, well, even on my hand though, it still shows up. I mean, it still shows up. It's just not And I'm not mad that it's light, because sometimes you don't want to deal with a super pigmented bronzer, especially in getting into the wintertime when you are getting paler and paler. So my goal is 10 times for that, and I've only got 2 uses on it. I'm working on a lot of, I say this in like every video, I work on a lot of things in general, a lot of every single type of product, so I don't always have the most progress on stuff, but I'm still using it. So I've got 2 uses out of 10. That is going to be sticking around probably for another couple of months, just based on the way I've been using it, but it is what it is, and I'm enjoying it so far. Next, for ball and toys, something that always rolls away, a lippy, mascara, liner, etc. So I have this NYX Epic Wear liner stick in Periwinkle Pop, which I already, oh my gosh, where am I going to put this? Here. I already said in the intro, this is not periwinkle, this is like lavender, but whatever, NYX can name their products however they want. They just named it wrong. But anyway, I want to use that 10 times, and I've got 5 uses on it so far. This makes, when it's on the waterline, you see more of the silver as opposed to the like lavendery shade, the not periwinkle shade. But I've used it like once or twice as an inner corner. This is not what I have on my inner corner today. I'm using actual eyeshadow, but it works nice as an inner corner, plus as an inner corner like topped with something else. So it's nice. I like the color. It's just not periwinkle, in my opinion. The next prompt is for Labrador/Golden Retriever hunting dogs, a product you had to hunt down or was hard to find. This is the second prompt that I am able to roll out today. I have the BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop Cherry on Top palette. By the time I decided I wanted this, I mean, these palettes were long gone from Ulta and BH's website. So it took me a long time, but I found it at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. They're the same thing. It doesn't matter. So this is what it looks like. These are like what I would say are red. Everything else in here is pretty pink. It's just an observation. I mean, it's a reddish orangey pink for some of them, but it's still, these are like what I would, really this is the only true red I would have. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, I wanted to bring this in for No Pan Left Behind, which there's only 8 pans, so that wasn't hard to do. I did it. That's why this is rolling out. And I will say, okay, so what I have on my eyes today is, I have Wild Cherry in most of my crease, and you can see that's a more of like a fluorescent, neon-y orange, kind of pinky red. I don't know. It's not a true red. Then I have Sprinkles. This one is harder to see because it's blended in, and there's another shade topped over it, but that's in my outer corner. Then I have Black Cherry. This is on my outer corner. This is the one that I would consider like the actual true red of all 8 shades. And then on the rest of my lid, I have Juicy, which again is leaning more towards that like orangey red color. But this is a beautiful palette. I liked it a lot. I did, obviously, as I said, wear each shade once. I actually wore Sunday, which is the lightest pink shade, and then Sprinkles, the darkest shade. I wore those like 2 times each, I think. But it's very nice. Oh my goodness. But it's a very nice palette, and I'm very glad I finally found it. And now it is rolling out. Then the next prompt is for Siamese Loudest Purrs, a product that makes you purr with delight. And I decided to pick my Becca Opal highlighter because this is my favorite highlighter. Again, I'm wearing it today. My goal is 10 times, and I've got 3 uses on it, so this is what it is looking like. There's a little swatch of it. And I just love this highlighter so much. And at some point, I will finish it. It's just not anytime soon. And then finally, for German Shepherd, a guard dog, an item that protects your makeup, I have this Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist. This is what I use for my first like makeup step, where I put a little bit of powder down to, dull down any extra oiliness I might have between when I wash my face and when I start putting on my makeup, especially if I don't do it like right after the other. And then I spray it with this, and it's nice. I like it. I've got 30 uses on it, and I wouldn't say I'm quite halfway done, but I'm close. So I don't think this will be done next month, but it'll be really close. And I am enjoying it a lot. So that is obviously staying in. So now I finished 2 prompts. I can roll 2 more products in. Number 8 is cats. A product you are so tired of you wish a cat would just knock it off the counter. If one of my cats knocked this off the counter, it probably wouldn't do too much, although given the product, it might break. And I am bringing in one of my ColourPop Creme Gel liners. This is in the shade Get Paid. I'm just over I'm over ColourPop in general, but I think everybody at this point knows my feelings on these. Yeah, I'll just swatch it on the same hand, why not? Like, this one still feels good, but they dry out just so quickly. It's like, if they could all be a consistent quality and last for longer than a week, I wouldn't be so vocal in my dislike for them. But I've had brand new ones that I've used, and they're already drying out and like super difficult to work with. And anyway, I didn't even show you the shade. It's right here. So this is like a beautiful coppery color, which I love a good coppery eyeliner. So, but I just want to use this 10 times. I'm not trying to finish this up in this project, even though at some point I want to finish all of my ColourPop liners and just never buy them again, because I'm done with it. I'm done. I have very strong feelings about my ColourPop liners, in case you didn't know. So that brings us to the last new product that I'm rolling in for Chihuahua, a product the beauty community won't stop yapping about. And I haven't heard as much. I mean, besides what panning videos I watch, which lately has not been a ton because I've been super busy with work and I just don't have time, I don't really watch like beauty influencer channels. So I don't know what the beauty gurus are talking about, but I know that a lot of people loved and still love the Fenty Beauty Cream Gloss Bombs or Gloss Bomb Cream. I don't know. So this was from the holiday set last year. I've never used it yet. This is in Peach Pout. This goes with the cream blush that I was panning in my Pan of Green Gables project. And it's a little baby. Can I read? It's got 5.5 mils in it, but for about 2 seconds I was like, oh, I'll bring that in to finish. No, I got enough lip products that I'm trying to finish right now, so I'm just gonna give myself a head start on whenever I do want to finish it, and I'm just gonna bring this in for 10 uses. And it's not like super appropriate for this time of the year, but I don't care. I won't count it as a use, but I'll actually put it on top of the lipstick that I'm wearing today. And it looks beautiful. Okay. I won't count that as one of my 10. So I'm bringing that in for 10 uses, and that is it for this update. I hope that next month I will at least have that NYX liner, have my 10 uses on that. I don't know that I will have my 10 uses on anything else, or have that Hydrating Milky Mist finished, or that butter mask. That will definitely not be finished. But we'll see what I can do in the next month. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to, of course, leave all the information for the project and the Fantastic Ladies and Deb and Dannie. All that stuff, hopefully, will be in the description box, because I just copy and paste from whatever I did for the intro. So hopefully I put it in there in the intro. That is it for today. I hope you are staying safe and sane and healthy. If you are in the U.S. and you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a good one, however you choose to celebrate it. And I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.